Listen, before you scroll, just give me a few seconds, because I feel like this message wasn't supposed to reach anyone else but you. The person who has been carrying too much for too long, the person who holds everything together for everyone but quietly falls apart when no one is looking. I don't know what you're going through, but something tells me you've been pretending to be okay for far too many days, maybe even months. And today, something inside you finally whispered that you can't keep holding it in anymore. And that whisper, that tiny, trembling voice is exactly why I want you to stay with me until the end. Because there are some words your heart has been waiting to hear, words no one ever gave you, words you never felt you deserved. And maybe this is the moment they finally find you. You know, life has a strange way of breaking the strongest people, slowly, quietly, piece by piece, until one day you wake up and realize you're not the same person you once were. You used to laugh without forcing it. You used to dream without fearing disappointment. You used to trust without thinking twice. And now everything feels heavier. You get tired faster, hurt deeper, overthink longer, and yet you still show up. You still give. You still care. And that alone makes you braver than you realize. Somewhere along the way, you became the kind of person who comforts others even when you're hurting. The kind of person who says, "I'm fine," even when your heart is screaming. The kind of person who stays soft in a world that has been nothing but harsh to you. And maybe that softness feels like a weakness sometimes. Maybe it makes you wonder why you keep giving chances to people who didn't deserve even the first one. Why you keep loving people who couldn't even understand the way you break. Why you keep trying when you're exhausted in ways you don't have words for. But listen, your softness is not your weakness. It never was. It's the quiet proof that you can hold pain without becoming bitter. That you can be betrayed without turning cold. That you can lose everything and still choose to be human. People don't see what it costs you, but I need you to see it. The strength it takes to get out of bed when your head feels heavy. The courage it takes to keep breathing when your chest feels tight. The resilience it takes to walk into another day after nights that drained every piece of you. These are not small things. These are not things everyone can do. These are not things weak people survive. This strength, this endurance, this weight you carry quietly, this is the kind of strength people write stories about. The kind of strength people look at and say, "I don't know how they keep going, but I know." You keep going because deep inside you there is still a spark, a tiny, almost invisible spark that refuses to die, no matter how many storms try to put it out. You might not feel it, you might think it's gone, you might think life has taken too much from you, but it's there. It's still there. And that spark is the reason you're listening right now. It's the reason you're still fighting. It's the reason you haven't given up. Maybe this year hasn't been kind to you. Maybe you lost people you thought would stay forever. Maybe you learned the hard way that love isn't always loyalty, and promises aren't always truth. Maybe you had to walk away from someone you wanted to spend your life with, not because you stopped loving them, but because they stopped valuing you. Maybe you watched your dreams crumble, your plans fall apart, your hope dim until it barely flickered anymore. Maybe you felt unseen, unheard, unimportant to the people you cared about most. Maybe you've been surrounded by people and still felt painfully alone. Maybe you've been carrying battles no one knows about, fighting through silent breakdowns, holding yourself together in public and falling apart in the dark. But here's what I want you to understand. Your story is not over. Not even close. You are not stuck. You are becoming. You are not failing. You are transforming. You are not losing. You are learning. And the pain you feel right now, it's not a punishment. It's a passage, a bridge, a breaking that's preparing you for rebuilding. Life isn't taking from you. It's opening space. Space for better people, better love, better moments, better days. You just can't see them yet because you're still standing in the middle of the storm. But storms don't last forever. They never have. And neither will this one. One day you'll wake up and the heaviness will be lighter. One day you'll laugh again without pretending. One day your heart will feel safe again. One day someone will look at you the way you've always deserved to be seen, with gentleness, with softness, with real love that doesn't make you question your worth. One day you'll look back at the nights you cried and realize they weren't signs of weakness, they were the proof that even broken hearts know how to fight. One day, everything will make sense. But until that day comes, let me tell you something you probably haven't heard enough. I'm proud of you. Proud of you for staying when walking away felt easier. Proud of you for loving despite all the hurt. Proud of you for trying when you were tired of trying. Proud of you for healing wounds no one apologized for. Proud of you for being here, right now, breathing, listening, surviving. You deserve gentleness. You deserve peace. You deserve a life that doesn't hurt to live. And if no one has told you this today, let me be the first. You're doing better than you think. And one day, not too far from now, you'll look back at this version of yourself and finally understand how strong you truly were.